In the dinosaurs and mammals, we will be discussing about dinosaurs and their kin. So dinosaurs means the dominant reptilian group, and their kins mean their relatives. They were related to the dinosaurs, but they were not dinosaurs. So the diapsid took over. So we know that synapsids were present at some point, but then the diapsids, they took over. That means they had their much more abundance and diversity. The abundance of the synapsids in the Carboniferous or Permian, but there was end Permian extinction, right? So it changed during the Triassic. That was after the end Permian extinction event. So in the Triassic, there was some devastating effects on the therapsid communities, and after that, the diapsids were the organism that took over. So the diapsids, the earlier diapsids were the small and large meat eaters such as Erythrosuchus. One of the first of the archosaurs, right? So what the archo means, that means the old, right? So these were the first of the saurs, and this archosaurs group include the dinosaurs, pterosaurs, crocodilians, and the birds. So what are the pterosaurs? We'll be discussing next. So here, this is the skull of archosaurs, the skull of an early Triassic archosaurus, Erythrosuchus. So you can see that it is containing the same diapsid skull with the jaw, and you can see all the skull patterns which are continuous with the diapsids. And during the Triassic, the diapsids diversified. The archosaurs were the large carnivores, and some of them were the proficient flyers, and those are pterosaurs. And after that, there was another extinction that was during the late Triassic, about 220 million years ago. And after that, another diapsid radiation took place. So new kind of land tetrapod radiated after the second extinction. The dinosaurs, pterosaurs, crocodilian, and lizard ancestor, as well as the turtle, were among those tetrapods. And modern amphibian and true mammals were evolving at the same time as well. So what are the pterosaurs? As I have discussed earlier, that these were the flying archosaurs. These were the proficient flapping flyers with a lightweight body. So their body weight was very less, and they have narrow hatchet shaped skull. Hatchet जिसे हम कुल्हाड़ी कहते हैं. So it was their skull was shaped like that, and they had a long narrow wing, almost certainly endothermic and fed on the fish and insectivores. So here you can see the archosaurs, the late Jurassic pterosaur Rhamphorhynchus. It is showing elongated wing finger on each side. So it was containing the first finger among the four finger, that was the biggest one, and it was covered with the flap of skin, right? So it is terminal sail made from the skin. It is just like wing, right? And which helped them, just like if you think of them just like the other animals, which are the mammals, and they are flying, right, today. So they were just like them. Then there comes the early crocodilians. They are largely terrestrial in habits, walked on all four, and had extensive armor of bony plates. So early crocodilians means that they were the ancestors of the crocodiles, and they were more diverse and abundant during the Jurassic and Cretaceous than now, right? So if we see crocodiles, they are not as much diverse and abundant as they were during the Jurassic and Cretaceous period. Here you can see the archosaurs. One of the archosaurs is the crocodilians, the late Jurassic Crocodilemus. It's showing a skeleton and armor covering. So you can see that these were the armored reptilian ancestors, and these are archosaurs, and these were quite a big in size as well. So here you can see one of the archosaurs, which is the Crocodilemus.